Let's see if this is working now. Brings my chat back up. Okay, that looks like it's working. I'm live again. That was crazy. I don't know what happened. It just kicked me off. AGLO. Almost did it again. Okay, so hopefully you guys were subscribed and got the ding whenever I got live again. So I'm gonna keep going and clean out some of these simple patterns. Some nice plain patterns. Whenever you hop on, let me know. Make sure my mic's still working. Lots of plain patterns. I'll put one on the ring. That's a pretty one. I've had that one before. These make pretty bracelets. Let's see. So we're 6 bags in right now. Clearing out a bunch of the plainer patterns. Oh, it feels different. It feels different. P&B, and it has a foot. It's a bummer. It feels and looks like sterling. That's just a rub mark. It's actually... Hey, Kathleen. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just kicked me off. So I thought it had a foot, but it doesn't. It feels like silver. It's R&B, Reed and Barton. It's going over in the silver pile. I'm about 90% sure that that's silver. Everything about it feels like silver to me. I don't think I tossed one in here. Let me just double check. It'll be right here. Nope. Nope. Okay. I was gonna say this pattern right here. The spoon bowls are so hard to flatten out. But then I looked at the back and they're in big letters. Sterling. Do the sterling dance. See how they look the same? The texture, color, just about everything about them looks the same. This one says sterling. This one just says R&B. I'm pretty sure it is sterling. But I hope there's a bunch more of that pattern in there. That'd be nice. Ooh, that's a pretty fork. Get that one closer. This one has an anchor. EP. Electroplated. But it's cool fork. So we'll put it up there. These are all just plain patterns. Check the chat. Ooh. It's a pretty little spoon. Pretty sure it's plated. Royal Plate Company. That'll go with the rings. Plain pattern. So these patterns have, They're pretty plain pattern, but I know a lot of people who like them for rings, bracelets, because you can add different things to them. They make great stamped pieces. So if these are mostly like this, we'll be able to clear some more bags tonight. My bedtime, oh wow, it's only 8:15. And because this is technically a second live stream, we've only been on for 5 minutes and 47 seconds. So we can keep going. Yeah, these are all the same pattern. I just have to double check every once in a while, just to make sure. And then whenever they put something right up here at the back of the spoon or the fork, I always have to look. Yep, it's Rogers. Those are pretty. Got another grapes here. Those make beautiful bracelets. Really nice rings. I just love the tiny stuff. It keeps tricking me. So these have on a monogram. It is it's a triple MGS. I don't know if I can get that on there. It's probably as good as I can get it. It's MGS going down. Oh, I see some more tongs. Cute little leaves. They feel silver plated. Let's see if I can find who made them. Not on that side. Oh, okay. Up here. Antico 100. I have no idea what that means, so we're gonna have to look it up. Got 3 of those tiny little spoons. Another grapes, toss it up there. Those tiny little bracelets, I always like those tiny little spoons. They just, they make really nice bracelets for little kids. That, another pretty nice, pretty ring. I don't know. I think I would leave this one the black tarnished color. I'm gonna put it in the pot. Plain, plain, plain. Another tiny one. Checked all those, checked all those. It's a nice seafood fork. Another grapes. That's the most grapes I've gotten in a long time. Another those are all the same. This is the fork that keeps on going. Really pretty fork. Pretty sure it's Rogers. Yep, Rogers. But that will go in the special pile. This guy here, we already, plated. This is another plated one. I always just like the pickle forks. These are amazing pickle forks. Not very much pattern, but man, those forks are awesome. And they're Rogers too, yep. So I'm gonna put them up there on that side so they don't get lost. Got all these tiny little spoons here. There's a bunch of them. The problem with these is that as soon as I go to bend them, they're going to break right there and then potentially break off the edge right here. So they're great as a little set. So what, I have 5 of them. I probably have another one in here, so the 6. They'll probably find homes intact. This is, yeah, I knew it was a Rogers. Oh, always have to look this pattern up because I always love it. It has, is it Arbutus? Does it start with an A? Let's see. Nope. Berwick silver plate, 1904. Beautiful little flowers on there. Yeah, I do sell the silverware. So that want to go up there. And these are 1809? No. 1890. I don't know if I can get. I know that the pattern name on this one is Alhambra. $18.94. I think that sounds right. Maybe 1896. 1907. The forks on these guys are absolutely amazing. These are 2 big soup spoons. 1907. Oh, these guys. Yes, we're definitely looking these guys up. They're going in my special fork pile. Let's zoom it in. Somebody was asking earlier if these were rare. 1897 Plymouth. So let's look. Let's make sure it's the right one. That looks right. This is a spoon. Let's go for a fork and see how the pattern looks. There we go. That's the actual fork. Is it? Yep. 1897. And they are out of stock. I got 2. 1897, still not the oldest, but definitely going in the special pile. And I don't know if it will pick this guy up. I haven't tried to do a pair of tongs for tines before. Tines. Serving tongs. We can try it. It doesn't hurt to try. There we go. And they are sterling silver. They're bonbon tongs. If I go back, or there, yep. Right at the bottom there. Sterling. More sterling. Sterling, Dan. Okay. Jeremy, we want to see another bag. That's the bottom. This is the top. We're going to make the bottom the top. Oh, those are pretty. Look at that. Beautiful meat serving fork. Wow. These are some of my favorite elephants to make. I turn the big tine here into the trunk, and they look so decorative. Just amazing. I'm gonna put them in here, but I'm gonna put them in there sideways. Another big serving spoon. That is so weird. My magnets are super strong, but they just barely hook to this. So it's like almost metal. IS, International Silver. Ooh, that's pretty. Nice little spoon. Ooh, Rogers, but definitely a ring. Are these the same? Yeah. I was like, these feel different. Actually, you know what? There is a foot on there. As nice as the other one. The one from earlier that went in the other box. So these R and B are plated. That's definitely plate. That's a bummer. They just feel silver. I'm still gonna test them. This one, I think that was the pretty one that I remember. I think it was this one. Oh, another big one. Nope, that one's plain. What's the new serving spoon look like? The fork that I just had. Or this one. This one here is definitely my favorite. Table those for now. Yes. First spoon is nice, I think. Yeah, I like this one a lot better. These pieces here, a lot of times they're not super ornamental, but they break whenever you try and bend them. So I'll use this piece here for wind chime part. Let's see. Is this the match? So this is a matching pair. Serving spoon and serving fork. Still not as fancy as the other one. Another pie server. Let's see. Same. Put that one up in the ring pile. Put that one in the ring pile. Thought I saw some other patterns in here. Another ladle. There we go. Okay. For some reason my screen froze up on me. Yep, we're still in regular plain patterns. Try and get through these bags. If we can get through these two bags, we'll see if we can get into one of the others. I have 5 other bags. And these are all the same pattern, same 2 patterns. Definitely have a bunch of ladles now. Couple different ones. Ooh, that one's pretty. That one's gonna crack. That's the same thing. Nice little server. Hi, Michelle. Nice little serving spoon. These are another ones that I would use for the wind chimes because they're gonna pop. Same way. Actually, metal's just a little bit different. Let me see if you can see it. See the cracking? These are chrome plated. So they use a different kind of metal. It's not the pot metal, but the chrome plating, no matter what you do with it, the chrome just cracks. This is a white orchid serving spoon or serving fork. White orchid is really popular. Put that one on the side. This little guy, pretty sure it's plated. Rogers and Hamilton. She's got a really cute pattern on it all the way. Just to become a ring. Got lots of forks in there to be rings. 15-pounder. I think it's time to change my knife around. Ooh. I see a couple of nice patterns in there. Let's see what we get. I always hold the bag up, looking to see if there's anything in there. You'd think I would feel it. Oh wow, that's a big old ladle. Okay, so these black ones are all this pattern here. I'm gonna get those out of the way. These I'm 90% sure plate. Yep. This is another one. It's got a little flower on the end. They make really nice rings. So I'm gonna put a bunch of these spoons up here for rings. And we're gonna clear out those two patterns, which is what a lot of this looks like. So another pie server. A little baby spoon. Ooh, that's a different one. I love the hunt. I like it better this way. It's so much more gratifying to have a ton of silverware that I don't know what anything is, instead of walking around antique stores and stuff. I love that part of it, but this is just so much more fun. So you hear that tink? That is a hollow handled knife. Bonus. Orchid. So I'm gonna stop with the spoons. Let's see. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. It's like a spatula. I do have a lot of fun with it. That's kind of cool. So we'll put that aside. I've had that pattern before, but I don't remember what it was. That one. So there's a couple names that you want. You want Tool, you want Reed and Barton. So I have a whole bunch of Reed and Barton, but then I see 2+, and then I can see the foot. See the foot right there. It is a nice pattern though. Let's keep going. Ooh, I see one from 1911. It's one of the first ones I ever memorized. Oh, I see lots of grapes. Lots of grapes or lots of oranges? Okay. We're going to put all the orchids right here. So I think we're getting into a set. It's a nice pretty pattern. It's got an L on it, monogram. Cute little spoon. Okay, so that is different than the other one. So that's there's 2 patterns that are really close together. One of them has 1 orange blossom in the bottom. The other has 2 or 3. Oh, a cute little spoon. That up there in the ring pile. Nice master knife. When they're turned that way, they go on a pitcher. They should stand up like that, or they go on the side of a dish where it has a spot for it. That's a pretty knife. Okay, where were we? These are different. What do we have here? We have GE. That's weird. It's like a double logo looking thing. Let's see if I can do this. Come on, go the right direction. There we go. Yeah, it's the same monogram, just one is smaller above the other one. I'm pretty sure it's a GE. That's kind of cool. Pickle fork. Such a cute little olive fork. And it's in the white orchid Ooh, that's pretty. It's gonna be Wallace. Nope. Whatever it is, it's double plate. I think I'm gonna test this one anyways. It's a serving spoon, but it's not super huge, but it has kind of that silver feel to it. So we'll put it off to the side and we'll get information on that one. Yeah, I thought that was Rogers. Grapes. That one's really light. Solid electric silver. It feels like silver. It looks like silver. So I will test it. But only things that say sterling go on the scale. Oh, I keep forgetting to check the tag. Looks like General Electric logo. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Not one of those guys. Grapes. Simon L. and George H. Rogers Company A1. That A1 means that it's plated. This is a souvenir spoon for the women's building, and it gives me no other information. Cool little souvenir spoon. And you are another pattern in orange. Nice, pretty ladle. It's not really big. And we looked this one up earlier. Orchid. A matching of those. Those would be pretty bracelets. Is that the one that's still up? No. I'll go back. One more. One more. Was that it? I think that was it. Nope, that's Alhambra. Yep, Berwick, 1904. That's this one. I knew we saw it earlier. 1904, Berwick. Cute little baby spoon. I don't even know why I tried to look. I just can't see anymore. This is gonna make a great ring. It's so tiny. Oops, that one. This is not the 1877 version. Ooh. That looks cool. It's plated, but I've never seen this one. So we're gonna have to look that one up. These, getting a couple different patterns here. Sometimes you just have to check. The feel just is different. Another one of those. Ooh. Pretty fork. So this is always, with the design on the back, they're always a go-to elephant pendant for me. This one's called First Love. I know that one by heart. What else we got here? So it's funny when people do different manufacturers made the same or similar patterns. Sometimes the same, once the company changed hands. A lot of times the new company would make the pattern because now they own it, but it was made with different metal and it has a different logo on the back. So you really have to watch out for some of those, and we're probably going to see that here in the oranges. If I had to take a guess. So you're here. So that one's that one. This is just this different. Oh, that's got two. So we've got this one. See up here in the middle, it has one flower. Here's the one right beside it. Has two flowers and the orange blossom. This one right here I don't see it as silverware anymore. I just see it as different pieces of jewelry. This is a nice pretty pattern. This is a serving spoon. It says Rogers, yeah. But it also has orange blossoms on it. Actually, I haven't seen that one, so we'll date that one. And then this one is the match to those other little guys. Okay, I gotta stop putting thing in rings. I got my kiln 99% done. I still have one piece of structural bit to get the door working correctly, the way I want, and then I will be able to bring in all my stuff and get all my silverware in here and organized. That's the plan. Okay, Missy. Have a good night. These are Old Colony 1911. And they have a monogram P on them. It's together. I think I have enough grapes up there right now, but we'll put those sideways in there. And this guy, another really pretty sugar spoon. Orange. And so it was these 3, 4 I was going to test, or I was going to look up. So we'll start with the big guy here first. Crop it down. $1900 Chester silver plate. 1900. Next, I've never seen this pattern. At least I don't remember seeing it. $1879 Orient. Yep, that's it. It's the Orient. 1879. Almost the oldest. By Reed and Barton. All right, next big guy. This is a pretty pattern. It looks like a giant sugar spoon. But I know it's not a sugar spoon. Make sure I check the comments. Royal Oak, 1906. And this is the one that we have. It is a casserole spoon. Casserole spoon. And they are out of stock. I've got one. I know it's silver plate, but I always have to look. That's half the fun. So I will never stop saying I'm so glad they started the pictures. Palace silver plate, 1875. We might have a new winner for oldest. So let's go 1875. And just because it's easier, just gotta take another picture. I think we're 1876 here. 1875, 1879. 1875 is the new winner. Let's go back. Oops, forward. Palace silver plate, 1875. Definitely goes in the oldest column. Now let's see if I can remember 1875. Oh, you know what? I will just put it in the chat. 1875. Perfect. My phone is my memory, and now the chat is my memory. That'll work for me. Is that what I have? Fair Oaks, silver plate, 1909. Let's see if they have any of those pieces. Oh, nope, that's not it. It was close. So I've looked at selling some of my stuff to replacements, but every time I've had something that I thought they would like, they never offered me more than it would be for me to make something from it. And I'm just going to put all of these guys in one spot. These guys will be finding new homes very quickly. Well, it's going to be a ring. These do not last very long. So I'm going to put them right there, and we're on to a bag. The other side's worse than this side. Well, I shouldn't have to worry about damaging the silverware. Anything good up top? I don't see anything. Got some pretty patterns. I'll go mixing our stuff up here. Another little baby spoon. These things are so light. Okay, so we got some common patterns that we've already gone over. Another ladle. These are going to say Rogers. Yep. That's kind of a pretty pattern. Okay, let's put out the easy stuff here. What do we got on top? On top is still the same patterns. I think with those other bags, we're definitely going to fill this tote up. So this ladle looks like silver, but it's actually completely gone. Almost all the silver plate is gone. You can only see it in a couple of really small areas. What do we got? Troy, New York. Piece of tape. It's the second one that says that. Tappins, Troy, New York. It must have been like a restaurant. Same pattern, same pattern. Get through these easy patterns here. Put that up in the ring pile. Go that way. Another Tappan's Joy. So they must have got a bunch of silverware from the restaurant. Yep, we saw that one. This is another pattern that is very well loved. Little tiny fork. I made pendants out of these holding stones. They also make pretty good rings. Actually, I'm gonna put it up there, other direction, because I don't want it to be made into a ring. I want to try doing some of the new stones that I have. So I'll do a stone, not necessarily wrapping, but using the spoon or using the fork to another taverns. Using the fork to wrap around the stone and hold it in place. It's funny, some of the colors are just off. Let's see, who do we have here? The DeWitt Clinton. So I'm going to assume another hotel. It's got an AB with a crown above it. Won't let you get that close. Stop shaking, Jeremy. It's cool to know that that works. Same pattern, same pattern. Clear some of this. Another DeWitt spoon. And a little baby spoon here. No maker's mark, but it has a brass heel. Anyone need a knife? Some of them just look too nice, and this one feels too light. Where's the mark? These thin ones, a lot of times, they're coin silver. So I'll make sure I test that one. A little tip, if you're testing silver with the little red silver acid and the block, if your acid is no longer red, it doesn't work correctly. That's what I was told, and that's what I've found out because I've tested stuff with it with silver and it didn't test right. So I got a new one and that tested sterling. So just make sure you keep your test kits updated. You can also use is it 14 karat gold tester? I think the 14 karat is the one that you use to test. they will also tell if it's silver or not. I definitely look it up, but I think it's the 14 will react with it. Yeah, and these are all just the same patterns. Ouch. I know I saw some other ones up there. Oh, that's cool. It's like a broom. Nice stirring spoon. It's cool. Put him up there. Another cool serving fork. What do we got here? Rejoice 1977. International. It's got a Christmas tree on it. That's funny. I was born in 1977. Put that one right there. All right, let's see. Who do we got left? No whammies. No whammies. Oh, that one's got a name in it. Albert. Why is it fuzzy? Focus. That's weird. It's not focusing. Did my autofocus go off? Okay. That was weird. Had to put it on manual. Something Weiss. And it does have a heel. Those two guys. EPNS. EPNS means electroplated nickel silver. So anytime you're making something with that, you want to make sure that you coat it in something that won't allow it to touch the skin, because there's a lot of people who have nickel allergies. So I try and avoid the nickel silver, and these are all the same. Oop, sorry. These are wind chime parts for me. Actually, those heads are pretty small. Well, that was not. Different pattern. Oh well. That's more my Forktopus tines. These ended up all being knives. We're just gonna put them right there. Yep, this is National Silver, but it's such a pretty pattern on it. I can still do this manual. I did it! Okay, do you guys want me to keep going? I got more bags. We're in an hour and 5 minutes. Let's see if I can stand up. Take the mic off for a second. That's over my weight limit. Alright, this is the last bag. Look how full this bin is. So I'm 5 fingers from the top on this side. I got a little bit more on this side to go. Put my mic back on here. Yes, yes. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, Michelle. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that one poked me. That one tried to poke me right there. That one got it. Let's see. What do we got in here? Got a couple nice pieces in there. Ooh. Oh my. Let go. Yes, please. I'm excited. Does it have a monogram? Yep, there's a monogram. Blah. It might be a K. This is, oh. This is called Columbia. The little ladle. See if I turn this on now. Woo! We got it working again. All right. Let's go right there. There are so many patterns in here. That guy, I want that one, that's 1800s. That's a serving fork, elephant, pretty grapes, souvenir spoon. I've got white orchid over there, another orchid over there. Hotel Johnstown. Little jam spoon. Thanks for hanging out, Joe. Let's see, this will go over here. We're gonna put that on there that way. Plain pattern, just double check that it's not sterling. It's a beautiful rose pattern. Sugar spoon. Has a monogram of a B, I believe. Actually, the monogram is mostly gone. It might be a K. Pretty spoon. This one is another pretty one. I want to go inside. I hope there's a big fork like this. There's three more little ones. These big forks, they have that nice points on there. One of my favorite stones that I ever set was set into one of these square fork backs. We've seen all these before. This one's a different color. Let's just check it. Holmes and Edward. No sterling, no marks. Oh, there's a whole bunch of those. Another Old Colony. I'm going to keep one of these aside just to go over it with the camera. See what it is. Oh, that's a character. The monogram is a guess. It is a grapes pattern. Beautiful serving fork. Big serving spoon. Keep getting pieces of tape on me. Oh, to store your silverware, don't tape them together. It is really bad for them. Hey, we found a match for this guy. Now we have a bracelet. There's no mistaking that one for not being sterling. That one is silver plated, for sure. Seen a whole bunch of these already. This one, I'm going to take a guess and say that the handle is sterling, but the blade is not. See if I can find the mark here. I know the handle is beat up. Oh, it looks like somebody tried to separate it too. They didn't get it off. Sometimes these will actually come apart in the dishwasher now too, because the water gets so hot. It feels sterling, so I'm going to test it. Make sure I keep looking at the chat. Okay, we got another president here. Grover Cleveland. Souvenir. Boom. It's another rose serving fork spoon. Whoop. I always like this textured pattern. It's got like a little shield on it. Just keep putting it right there. More orange blossom from earlier. Got some more of... Man, there's a lot of these forks. Ah, I've never had one of the grape knives before. Really pretty pattern on the blade. Oh, we got a baby spoon. And it says baby. Baby! And it is made by Imperial Silver Plate. Cute little spoon. And it is actually soldered together. So that's cool. A lot of times they don't solder them together. So you can end up making them flat and then turn them into rings. They can still become a ring. Just a little bit more work to it. Some citrus spoons. Which is appropriate because it's orange blossom pattern. I have a couple people who collect them, so I just put it up there with the pile, and I'll email them. I'm not a huge fan of them, Kathleen, but some people collect them. Okay, we got another piece of silver. Yep, coin silver. See if I can stay out of the light. Yeah, I think right there it says coin. Put that in the pile. That pile's looking pretty good. And this is nickel silver, which is not silver at all. But very pretty fork. This I would definitely coat. There's a couple different kinds of coating that you can use. I know one of them, Protect-A-Clear, I believe it is, does a good job. I don't remember if that's the one that you bake on or not, but that's kind of cool. Another President spoon, John Quincy Adams. Have you seen how much those things are on eBay? There's always something crazy on eBay, but sometimes people are just crazy. Another one of those that we got from earlier. There we go. Dessert fork. Another president, James Madison. We might have a partial set here. See a bunch. Thomas Jefferson. Couple more of the orange blossom. regular. Orange Blossom. This one was a regular earlier. Yep, both those. Another president. Millard Fillmore. Yep, Fillmore. I'm going blind. Holmes and Edwards. Not sterling though, but a cute little fork. Cute little pickle fork. Ring. These are so shiny. I wonder if they shined them, bring them in to get more for them. So now we're into this thick pattern. There's almost no pattern, but it's really thick pieces. So these will more than likely, I'll turn them into bud vases. Whoa, that's cool. That's really cool. I'm pretty sure it's a Rogers. Yep. No monogram on it. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Get these guys out of here. Oh, that's a pretty sugar spoon. Put that down here on the side. So all the good ones are going to be up here on the front left side, front right side, whenever I forget later and I ask you guys, okay? I just saw everyone nod. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think we have the match to this in a serving spoon. We do. See how short my memory is? It's kind of short. Oh no, it's not the same. So close. They both have, you need to go up, a similar middle kind of piece here, but definitely not the same. They're close though. I'm just put them over there. Ooh, we still got lots of pretties on the table. That's another pretty sugar spoon. Those. Oh, what do we got here? It says E and JB. It's plated. It's got a cute little cutout. And it's long enough to be a ring. Cool little ladle. I'm gonna have to go through and see how many ladles I have. No, that's not the matching set for that. Another pretty meat fork, serving fork. See if I can clear out some of these. That's just crazy. Ooh, bonbon spoon. Yep, both of you should say Rogers. Yep. Another orchid. Another pretty orchid sifting spoon for sifting out your sugar. Little bonbon spoon. I believe that's what it is. I've turned these into a lot of earrings before, so I'll get 2 earrings out of this. One that way and one that way. They're about the size of a 50-cent piece, maybe. We'll put that over here. Is it a Rolex? We have a Rolex. Rolex always become rings for me. What else we got? Plain, plain, plain. This guy, as long as it doesn't say sterling, yep. This pattern right here is notorious for the spoons not wanting to flatten. Like, I have dreaded having those as the only thing to flatten left. All right, we got another president, William Harrison. So we got a couple for him. It's there. Ooh, that's pretty. International Deep Silver. I always like it when they have the cutouts. It's a little sugar spoon. That'll go in the ring pile. Rogers. This is Queen Bess 2. Very common pattern, but really pretty rings. This is a tiny little ladle. Tiny. And it's a Rogers. Yep. There were so many different Rogers. Like tons. Bonbon spoon. Big one. Oh, no. Tomato server. Yeah, the last time I looked up one of those, it was the tomato server. Another citrus. Another citrus. Oh, that's a cute ring. Silver plate. Ring. It's a cute spoon that will become a ring. It's really nice and light, and the spoon bowl is not very wide. That's pretty much my requirements for turning those into spoon rings. George Washington. Goes in that pile. Look at this big guy. It's the size of my palm. Okay, we have the Royal Pavilion. Silver plated. Gonna go up in souvenir spoons. So we're gonna look up this guy. Oh, and we never even checked this one out. Buster. It says coin silver extra plate, but if you look at it, see that glow? It may have been coin silver that they used to plate whatever this was, but so it's a little boy. See if I can get it in the right light. Yep, it just says Buster below him. Okay, so we got two that we wanted to check. Let's go with the fork first. I'd like to find another big one of those. These are all kind of small, but if I know what I'm looking for, Shakespeare, 1924. And let's see what this cool knife is. Maybe they'll actually have one on here and will tell us what it is. That would be cool. That's how I found out about the tomato server. A lot of times these are like fish, but it has a curve to it. So I'm not sure. Well, you learn something every day. It's called Lakewood Warren Silver Plate. And it had the picture. Let's go back one. There we go. It is a large jelly knife. Large jelly knife. Large jelly knife. Okay, I think I got it. Those gelatin molds that they used to have, this was probably for something like that. That's cool. That's a cool piece. These are just more orchid. 16-pound bag. Where's the top? Top just became the bottom. Maybe this is the top. They had to double bag it. That generally means, yep, you got a big old hole in it. The silverware just wants to get out. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. Wow, that's a big, oh, I love this pattern. Deep silver, yep. The pattern in that is actually really deep. And we got a little pie server here. Ouch! It bit me. I'm just gonna open up this hole. You guys all go that way. I looked up inside the bag again. That is funny. So we're over half full in our container. It's another very popular pattern. Lots of rings. These are, yep, Oneidas. I always like doing a couple of those in rings. That, we got that. Same pattern, same pattern. Oh, that'll be a ring. Pretty much it qualifies, another tomato server. Pretty much it qualifies to be a ring if it is thin and small. This looks like 2 sets. Yep. Okay, since we're getting close, I'm going to start stacking those towards the back. Got to double check. That one just jumped right into the box. Thin little guy. 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. All right, that's the last one I'm putting in there. These are all the same pattern. Oh, that's cute. I said I would not throw any more of those, but that was the one I put in there. It's a different pattern. Same pattern, little tiny spoon. Oops, I put another one in the ring pile. All you guys go in there. The last time I got one of these, it was sterling, but this one's not. Nope. This is a Rogers reproduction. Really pretty flower. Okay, that end of the box is about full. I think we can fill it. Do you think we can fill it? Just love all those tiny ones. This would be a really great tea set. There's tea for 6. Yep, tea for 6. It's gonna start raining in the next 25 minutes. Big serving spoon. Pattern, same pattern. There's a couple more of those. There's a bunch of those. This service for like 12. What does that one say? Hotel. Broward? Broward? Hotel Broward. That's a pretty serving spoon. Pie server. These guys are all the same. Another pie server. Oh, that one's different. And those are all the same. Oh, this is a DeWitt. Yeah, I think we had one of those earlier. Got all of those guys. And can't believe we're running out of room. That's a cool fork. Serving fork. Another big serving spoon. That one's shiny enough. You might be able to see the camera. This is a 1776 to 1976 server. Little pie server. It's got that nice texture on it. Stratford. Beautiful serving spoon. This I could see being just a really big whale tail. I mean, it would be monstrous, but I know somebody would wear it because it's just beautiful. I'm going to put it on my bench. And another pie server. And then this guy, I just like the shape of the handle. It's just little squiggly squigglies. And these are all the same pattern and a note. Not in stock. Not anymore. Yep, all the same pattern. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Not looking the greatest. Maybe everything's hiding in the bottom. That's a wind chime part. But whenever it's in your hand, it's nothing. That's how much things drastically change. And I can tell you this one is going to be super hard to bend. All right, let's go through these. A lot of these look pretty tarnished and worn. Like most of them are almost black. So close. Just feels like silver. I don't see a foot on it, so I'll test it. But it's not going on the scale. Ooh, a pusher. 1225.96. And the name is Margaret. It's just a little baby food pusher. Let's see if I can get you in there for the date. Come on, light, cooperate. Find the spot in between the camera. And then the back side says Margaret. That's a cool little piece. It doesn't say if it's sterling or not. It almost looks like a custom piece, but it's one continuous. So I think it's silver plate, but I'm going to test it just to make sure. Ooh, these guys are rough. So I can definitely tell that some of the pieces in here were in with the other silverware, because we're getting a lot of the same patterns and pieces that were in the other one. The big pie server. So I have taken these and turned them sideways and made them hang with pieces coming down them as wind ornaments. These break as soon as you bend them. They just pop. They're made out of pot metal, but cutting the holes through them is real easy, and they shine up nice. Was I saving that? No. So that's the same pattern. We got 2 bags left. Oh, also, don't use rubber bands to hold your silverware. They do that. Now watch in between them. There's shiny, and then there's the dull. So it just makes that like chemical tarnish. Same as earlier. Get that guy out of here. I don't know how many of these knives are in there, but there's a bunch, and that is not magnetic. Couple of nut picks. Yeah, we had these guys all earlier. Reed and Barton Silver Blossom. We'll take a picture of that. I think I've already tossed a couple into the box. Yeah, so this is that set. It's the same set. It just looks different. Oh yeah, not silver. Nope. The whole inside of that. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so this is why I said no. You see the inside? That's actually down to the base metal inside there. On the back, you don't see a heel. Yeah, I don't really see a heel. But in the bowl, yeah, definitely not sterling. And I'm not just looking for sterling, but sterling's a bonus. Cute little baby spoon. Put that one up there. Same patterns. So this is that set that we just looked at. I think this is all that set. This one feels different. It says 800 on it. I'm gonna have to test it. 800 is like these spoons that we were getting earlier. So this one is the 800 that's silver. This one says 800. It's kind of bubbly though. Like there's little tiny bubbles on it. I mean, it could have happened if they did a sand mold. Because it's pretty continuous through the whole thing except for the top until you get down into the bowl. Yeah, I'll have to test that one too. Only because it says 800. If it didn't say 800, I'd toss it in the box. This is a cool looking spoon. It's like a spork. Okay, and yep, these are all the same pattern. Okay, I got one more little gap right here where I've been putting all the special pieces. So that gap's definitely going to close up. And I think we're going to fill this tote. How big did I say it was? 15-gallon tote. Ooh, okay. Got a couple little potentials down there. Okay, these are all the same set that we've had before. Nice big serving piece. Same pattern. A+, plated. So these are all the same pattern. Same pattern. Anybody need a knife? Put that one straight down in the corner. They're all a bunch of the same pattern. So I'm just getting these out of the way so we can get to the good stuff. Pretty orange blossom knife. So it has a bunch of little knives. Just checking to see if they're sharp, because I don't want them cutting anybody. See this? Let's see if I can get an angle. There it is. See that? That was somebody using a grinder or a file to see if it was silver plate. And I can understand why. Because the hallmarks on it almost look fake. But it looks like silver. I'm also not seeing a color change. I'll test it. Let's move on. Bunch more of those little knives. Put them all right there. Oh, those are cute. Cute, cute, cute. Put one up there. These are just a plain pattern. Nice little sugar sifter. Not sterling. Sterling inlaid. Ooh. It's plated. Oh, it looks like we got it. Charlie McCarthy. Nope. Charlie McCarthy. He was a ventriloquist puppet. I forget when, but I know it was a long time ago. Oh, look at that cute little fork. It's all bent up, but it's got those nice corners on it. Nice pattern. Okay, let's keep going here. These are all saying A1. Rogers. Oh, is that a big fork? Nope. Darn, I thought it was one of my forks I've been looking for. More orange blossom. Oop. Almost missed. Just a nice simple serving fork. This guy will definitely be an elephant. These look like oranges. And I'm not sure if this is the one that I can't get to solder to, or one that just doesn't like to flatten. I know I have a problem with that one for sure. We just don't seem to work well together. Oh. Sneaky. Try to sneak in with the silver plate. Can you see the green coming out of that? Not just the reflection. That's the copper coming through, copper base metal. There is a ton of these little forks. There's definitely enough there to make a little ring, even if you just did this piece here. You could still make that a really nice ring. So if you cut it to make a bracelet, that leaves you with that. And then you have this. It's just enough to make a ring. If you did the fork and going around, you could almost get 2 rings out of these guys because they're longer. Those forks are cute. Cute little rose. Sugar spoon. Another pretty sugar spoon. Oh. Yep. Sneaky, sneaky. That one didn't want to go. Haven't seen you yet. You look different. Sterling! Do the Sterling dance. It's like right there. Definite Sterling. And another Sterling. 2 Sterlings. Where'd the other one go? There it is. That's a match. That's the guy we have issues with. We have issues with that one too. There's a third one. Nope, but that's a pretty cool spoon. Yeah, electroplated nickel silver. Sneaky. And let's see. Let's finish this bag off. I'll put these down so I don't throw them in there. It's cute spoons. I can pick you out of a lineup, buddy. Trying to sneak into the silverware. Silver plate. Let's just make sure these are all three the same. Sterling, sterling, sterling. 1910. They have a B. Is it a B? I'm going to say it's a B monogram. Come on, light work with me here. Cute little spoon. 3 of them. All right. Last bag. The rest of the weight was in knives, and I think I have about 50 to 60 knives. But those are just hollow handled knives, so no one wants to see those. And if you do, here's a hollow handled knife. They just go. They just tell you when they're hollow. Okay, okay. I see a note. The note says butter knife, MBFH, blade to short, $5.99. If somebody wants to pay me $5.99 for that, I will gladly take it. No, I wouldn't. That's just wrong. Okay. I'm not really seeing anything earth-shattering in here. I see more notes. Ooh. They were all hiding at the bottom. Oh, let me get these nut picks out of here. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I'm just going to put them right there. Ooh, so much. So many more of this. I love this pattern. I'm going to keep trying to put those there. You're a Rogers, but you're pretty. Monogrammed with a J, I believe. More of those deep impressions. Not cutting anything else. Ooh, look at that. That's a pretty little fork or spoon. I keep wanting to call them forks all day. Yep, nickel silver, but super pretty. All right. Oh, another souvenir spoon. Who is it? Somebody got mutilated. Oh, and that's probably why. can't tell if that was hand done. I don't see any stamp marks. So it was made like this. I don't know if I'm allowed to show that on YouTube. I'm probably not. I would just err on the side of caution, then show it to you. Oh, it just bent. I think it's silver. There was a real bad guy, had a mustache look like this. There's a symbol on here on the spoon bowl that matches his logo. We'll move on from that. I've never found anything like that before. It's a cute little spoon. All right, more of the deep silver stuff. Yeah, this is Rogers. I think I already showed this one. Yeah, I had a J. Yeah, not good. Hey, Zoe. Sorry, I haven't been looking up. Checking the chat. I get to see you tomorrow. You want to see something cool? That's my sterling pile and potential sterling. And I'm on my last bag. Let's see, are you guys just getting up? Because it's 10:22 here. Another big serving spoon in 1911. Okay, I gotta flatten this off a little bit because the lid is not gonna close. See this, Zoe? This is the second one. We filled up the first one. Well, finished off the first one. And then, oh. International Deep Silver. I thought it said something else. We finished off the first one and then totally filled the second one. This is a cool little knife. It's silver plated, but the pattern looks cool on it. Yeah, I've only got a couple. Oh, it does say words. Rogers Cutlery Co. 5 ounces. 5OZ. Same pattern, same pattern. We'll put you up there for a ring since you don't have a monogram. Oh, that's a cool spoon. There. Is this another J? Another J. This is a pretty pattern too. I believe it's a Rogers. I gotta break out the big dog on this one. Yep, Rogers. That's 10 times power. It's a cute little flower there. Down to a really itty bitty point. I'm gonna put you up there. It's like the matching dessert fork. Oh, I was gonna look at this spoon. I know somebody who wants this. I do. What's the bag say? This. Let's see if I can get you guys to see it. Come on, you get right there, so you stay right there. That way. It's a thistle. I believe, yeah, it's fake. It's too small to be real. But yeah, it's lost a little bit of its pigment, but it's definitely a thistle. Purple top, green leaves, got the little ball there. Nice. I know somebody who wants that. And would kill me if I didn't give it to them. And they knew I had it. Let's see, who do we have here? Nova Scotia. Another souvenir spoon. Beautiful meat serving fork. / elephant. Ooh, that's cool. It's 800. It's a little salt spoon. 800 silver. So that means it's 800% silver, 100%, no, 200% copper. Pretty sure that works. What do we got here? We have Paris with a ship. Same pattern, same pattern. Oh, look at that. We got a no monogram. Colombia. That's a ring. Okay. I gotta start leveling up now. Oh, I see another imposter. No? Oh, I could have swore that was it's too shiny. Oh, here's another one of those little guys. It's gone forever now. Had the little tiny thing. This is so light. Did I toss it up here? It'd make a perfect ring. Where to throw it? Oh well. Gone forever. I'll see it again one day. Poor little guy. Oh well. Show must go on. No monogram on that one. Lots of these deep silver, that'd be a good ring. I don't find a whole lot of small pieces in that deep silver. Okay, I'm tossing to the other side now. I don't know why I just don't pick this up to start with. Anytime there's a something right up close to the heel here, that's the part that always interests me. So this is a souvenir spoon, but it is mangled. Sunny Jim. It looks like he has a bag of groceries. I really can't tell. It's really not in good shape. I'll put it there. Okay. Just from the back of this, it's another Rolex. Lucerne. Rolex. This has a guy's quadruple plate. Who does it say it is? Something expedition. Colombian? Yeah, Colombian expedition. So I'm going to say that that is a picture of Christopher Columbus. Move the piece, not the... There you go, there. It's another pretty one. 900. Almost sterling. Oh, I didn't even show that one to you. Nice pretty little spoon. Yep, and there's nothing in the bowl. So we got a lot of 800 and a lot of 900s. Well, not a lot of 900s. Here's where all the small white orchid are. My ring pile is overflowing. Right, Holmes and Edwards patent. Pretty sugar spoon. It definitely doesn't beat the oldest one of the day though. Nope, starting to rain. All right, now we're into the notes, the little orange notes. Let's see, that's plain one. Let's take out these guys with the note. Tomato server. That guy's got a note. Couple serving pieces. Same pattern as we've looked at before. I don't know if this lid is going to close. At 90. Original Rogers. And let's see what else we got in here. Same pattern. These are all the same pattern. Try and find some corners here. All right, let's see what our notes are. So this is our piece. Serving spoon. TASP, pierced tablespoon, serving. Okay, that one wasn't as bad as the first one. We'll put that over there. Same pattern. Tomato server. Tomato server. $15.99. Nope. Sorry. Okay, so this is what the spoons look like. Couple of the pieces for people, and then the ones going this direction are saves. These are our white orchid. Our two oldest pieces at 1875. Let me scroll up on the messages here. 1875. That worked. And where'd this piece come from? Yeah. So what that leaves us with, well, one, let's see if a lid fits. That's what we want to know. Above my weight limit, that's for sure. I missed that one. So it doesn't quite fit, but we can make it latch. There's a big old lump in the middle. I missed this one. Science Court, Clara Lunam. A Century of Progress, 1933. It's got a little planet kind of thingy in it. And then science. That's kind of cool. Put that over there. Okay. Now the part we've all been waiting for. So we know that these are 800. Notes. New note. Okay, so we're going to switch this guy over to grams. We know that this is 800. These three are 800. This one's 800. I'm pretty sure that this one was 800. Yes, we looked that one up. That was 800. That's sterling. This one is not. This guy was I'm looking at it again and it's 1900. So this is going to be plated. Actually, it'll become a ring. There we go. Let's get this separated first. So this is sterling. These are sterling. This one I think said 800. Yep, 800. These are plated. 800. Basically 800. This one we had to test. That one we had to test. I'm pretty sure that this one is sterling. I'm definitely going to have to do some research on it. I personally don't want to keep it. And I don't want to make anything out of it. This one here was 800. So we got a lot of 800 tonight. This one we had to test. Oop. Oh, sorry, I still got you on me. It's really starting to rain now. That's that one. And then these guys, Bart and I have to test. So, we're going to say it's really coming down. So we're going to test all of these guys. So they're not going on the scale. So, going on the scale is the 800, 121, no, 120 grams. Oops. Sterling. Sterling that says sterling is 89 grams. So this sterling will go in this sterling. These guys will go in another pocket. And if we go look at our handy dandy what silver is calculator, we can see, so grams purity 800, we had 120 grams. Calculate. So it's $70.83. $70.83. Now let's go do the same with the sterling. Change of purity to 925. We had 89. $60.74. So let's bring up our handy dandy calculator. We made in silver 70.83, 60.74, $131.57. And my bill was for all of the silverware was $588. Yep, $588. So I only need to make up another $456 and I would have totally got my money back. That's too close. That's too close. That's too close. Oh. And we're done, and it's not even midnight. Can you believe that? These are the oldest ones. These I'll have to test. So things are going good. I have the kiln almost ready to go. Still have some more work to do on it, but as far as electronics and everything, she's ready to go. I got some brackets I need to make it to make the door not lean. But she's already been tested out to 1400 degrees and ran perfect. I know this guy works already, so I just need somebody to come in here and sort some silverware. I did have a backup tote just in case. So that's the next one. So I guess this is it for me tonight. When I test this stuff later, if any of it's silver, I will post that in the community section. If you click the bell and get all notifications, you'll see it up there. It'll pop up to let you know what tested out, if there was anything. And look forward to seeing some of these as rings. I might post them. Not sure. Yeah, that was fun. 196 pounds of silverware. The rain kicks up. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please click the bell, and I will continue making more products and more things and sharing more experiences with you. I have a ton of stuff to work on for the kiln build, getting the shop together, some other stuff that I've been working on. So lots more stuff to come. And I hope that you guys all have a great day and a very good night. Good night, Kathleen. I'm going to go eat some ice cream. Have a good night.